Welcome! Today we're going to talk about this absolutely beautiful 2012 Infiniti FX35. I've been with Infiniti since 2004. It's July of 2000, almost August of 2023. I'm a big fan of the Infiniti product, as you can imagine. I own an FX37, which is a little bit of a different version of this. It's very similar. Mine just has a different transmission and a little bit larger version of this engine. I've been in Infiniti a long time, and one of my all-time favorite Infiniti products is the FX series, which eventually evolved into the QX70, and 2017 was the last year. The FX series came out in 2003, and in 2009 it got its first major redesign. And so this is the FX35. It has an engine producing about 300 horsepower. It's built on the advanced front midship platform used with the Nissan Z, as well as the Q50, Q60, G35. A lot of performance-based Nissan and Infiniti products use this advanced front midship platform. And we also have an amazing Tesla all-wheel drive system, a racing-inspired all-wheel drive system, used from an early version of the Nissan Skyline GTR. So you have amazing traction, and then you have amazing sporty performance with this crossover SUV. Obviously, the person who traded this one in was a big fan of the product, because he traded this in for a 2016 QX70, which is a slightly updated version of this FX35. It had lower miles, a little bit newer, so he really liked the product. He just wanted something a little bit newer. This one has 98,125 miles. While that customer did update into a newer, lower mileage vehicle, this would be a great vehicle for someone looking for an FX series. If I was in the market for one, if I didn't have one already, I would definitely be salivating over this one. It's in nice shape, and 98,000 miles is just a drop in the bucket. I've seen these powertrains in vehicles of 200 plus thousand miles. I've seen this. I've seen older FX35s, the previous generation, of over 300,000 miles. Here's a picture of an odometer on an FX35 that we had. I was actually traded in, and it purred just like a baby. It ran and drive fantastic for 300,000 miles. So just a testament to the build quality and durability of this product. It's made in Japan, and this one is really nicely equipped with features. You have the Deluxe touring package. You have this upgraded semi-inline leather seats. We have a moonroof. We have heated and air-conditioned front seats. I love the air-conditioned front seats. It'll blow cool air through the perforated holes in the seats, and it feels nice in those hot summer days. 5-speed automatic transmission. We have a navigation system, rear parking camera, as well as a 360-degree round view monitor. In 2012, this was pioneering technology. Infiniti was actually one of the first manufacturers to have an overhead camera like this. Now everyone does. Great sounding Bose sound system, power adjustable steering wheel that tilts and telescopes. We have an intelligent brake assist as well as adaptive cruise control. Infiniti was actually one of the first manufacturers too to have adaptive cruise control in their vehicles. The FX35 has beautiful lines. My kids call it Sharky. That's it. We have nicknames for all our cars, and the nickname for ours is Sharky because it kind of looks like a shark, at least in the front end styling. At least I do, and my kids do. There's an amazing VQ35 engine, a legendary engine. They've used this engine in the 350Z, the G35. Makes about 300 horsepower. You have maintenance-free timing chains, so you never need to worry about the cost replacement of timing belts. Those timing chains are designed to last the service life of the engine, which unsurprisingly is 300,000 miles. So it's no big surprise why you see lots of these engines with 200, 300,000 miles on it. Don't take my word for it. Do a Google search for VQ35 or Infiniti or Nissan 3.5 V6, and you'll find lots of wonderful accolades about that engine. This one also has the upgraded 20-inch wheel and tire package. I actually have the same wheel and tire package on mine. Really makes a nice visual complement to the lines of this FX35. There is a smaller standard wheel and tire package which looks okay, but these larger 20-inch wheels really makes it pop and really complements the looks and lines of the FX35 a lot nicer, in my opinion. Really beautiful color combination. Decent interior space in the back. The rear seats also recline. A lot of fun to drive. with a balanced chassis, an amazing racing-inspired all-wheel drive system, this thing is a lot of fun to drive. In fact, I thought it was more fun to drive than my G35 with a manual transmission. I used to have a G35, but my FX35 with a little bit more power, and that awesome all-wheel drive system. My G35 was rear-wheel drive, and it was older. It was an 05, and mine's a 2013. But you know, I was really surprised how much fun this thing was to drive. And not only that, you know, being a crossover SUV, you can take it on some dirt and gravel roads. We took ours into Wilkinson, into Mount Rainier National Park. It did fantastic. And right before driving on those dirt roads, I was doing some nice corner carving in those nice, you know, mountain curvy roads. So it just excels in all sorts of categories. This is an amazing vehicle. Luckily, we have a beautiful example to sell. These QX70s and FXs are increasingly harder and harder to find. It's a very beautiful vehicle. And you can even see our new Infiniti QX55. The styling is heavily influenced by this legendary product, the FX series, which really was a revolutionary product. It was one of the first crossover SUVs when it came out. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully see you soon, and have a wonderful day.